Today, we are joined by someone who doesn't just tell stories, she builds entire worlds around them. She's an award winning author of 3 books, a screenwriter, a director, and a producer. You might know her from her hilarious and wildly relatable work on dating dilemmas, a comedy that scooped up several awards and was born from her 2 humorous books about the wild world of online dating. But her creativity range doesn't stop there. She's also the force behind the poignant new short film, Talk Over Tea, which tackles the difficult subject of school bullying. And Through the Bookshelf, a beautiful short story about the connection between 2 women who meet in a bookstore. She wrote, directed, and produced those films herself while also championing the work of her filmmaker friends. Please help me give a warm welcome to the incredibly talented Debbie Goodman. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Roberto. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. That was so nice. I'm so happy to talk to you again. How have you been?
Likewise, I'm doing great. Yes, it's been a while. I'm glad we're catching up again. I did want to
Me
talk to
too.
you about your new short film, Talk Over Tea,
Sure.
and
Sure.
then we'll talk about Through the Bookshelf as well. So tell me, what inspired you
Of
to
course.
write and produce Talk Over Tea?
Sure. Well, I've always enjoyed writing, and I've written, like you were mentioning, the comedies and stuff. I wanted to do a bit more dramas. After I wrote the 2 books, Still Single and Still Dating, I wrote another book, My Husband the Stranger, and I'm planning on hopefully doing a film on that too, maybe a feature. That would be great. But I had written, down different things that had happened in school to me, and had written notes for years about all kinds of experiences that happened to me and other friends that I knew in school, other people that I had, gone through junior high, maybe grammar school, and even high school with that had experiences with bullies. So I thought, gee, I was thinking this would be a topic that would be a good short film, and I'd like to put my, the outline that I wrote of all the experiences that happened to me and other friends into a script. So I wrote it, and then I had met with my dear friend John, who's an actor also, and we were talking about it, and I said, how about talk over tea, and we'll have maybe even do maybe a weekly web series on it, where we meet in different cafes and meet in different, maybe a bookstore or at a restaurant or each other's homes, and just talk about our experiences. So what ended up happening is we filmed this, and then I got some other actor friends in on it, and to portray patrons in a cafe. So while I'm talking to John about these experiences in school, the other people are chiming in about what happened to them in school, that they had experiences with bullies. And I believe that this is really an important topic to get out, to show that people can, never forget what happened and try to move on from experiences that happened in school.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like you said, right, it's such an important subject and topic right now, and that's been the case, I believe, for like a little over 10 years, right? Where more people are
Sure.
opening up about their experiences in school, their bullying experiences, and the trauma that they still carry from those
Yeah.
experiences. And, talking
Right.
about those, having the conversation, as you said, talk over tea, right? Where you can
Right. Right.
share with other people your experiences in school. And again, I would think that would be very therapeutic, right? To share your
Right.
story, your traumas with others that can relate, with the
Sure.
experience as well. So, where
Yes.
can people watch Talk Over Tea, Debbie?
Oh, yes. Well, right now we've been having we're going to have our second film screening. We had one at Mark II Lounge, my friend's lounge in Chicago. It was wonderful, and he's wonderful. He owns the lounge, and we have a room in the back called the Red Room, and they have a comedy show back there. It's a comedy room, and we have the lounge that has a stage, and there's chairs and stuff, so people can come there and see the screening. we have a screening on July 20th for anyone that's in Chicago or anywhere that would like to come out and see it. And then after I do a few more film screenings, then I'll probably have the video on YouTube. I will, but first we're doing the film screenings, and then I will post it on my YouTube channel, or people could go on my website and read about where the events are on it's stillsingle.org, and it talks about my books, my 3 books, and my appearances and different things. There's some comedy videos on there too.
Awesome. Yeah, maybe you can throw it on Amazon too. I believe they have an option for independent creators to independent filmmakers. So it would be great to
Yes.
find it on Amazon as well. But yeah, YouTube is a great
Yes.
platform, which is where I am as well. So
Oh, wonderful.
we do love YouTube, so that's for sure.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you,
yeah,
Roberto.
of course, your other project, Through the Bookshelf.
Sure.
Tell me about give me a little bit more info about Through the Bookshelf and what inspired
Oh,
you
yes.
about that story.
Oh, this one. Well, I kind of had an idea for a short story that we were going to do just a quick film, like maybe something under 5 minutes, like for a 48-hour film project, and then decided that this would be better to do maybe a short film for a little bit longer. So it's it's a little over 15 minutes. And it's it's around 16, 17 minutes. And I had some friends through the years that were in the LGBTQ community, and I wanted to do something for them and write this story. And I picked the actors and the actresses for this, and my co-star for this. So I wanted to put a story together and have that out. Just do something different, a bit of a drama, but it ends up being nicely, where there was just a couple of women. There's a lady that is actually engaged to a guy, and then she suddenly starts talking to a woman that meets her in a bookstore. They meet through the bookshelf. They're looking for a book, and the other lady sees her on the other side of the bookshelf, and then they start talking. She tells her to, come over here, let's have a conversation. They start talking, and ends up being that they become more than friends. And then the other girl breaks off the engagement, and then I won't tell the end because people
Yeah.
really want to see it. But it's a cute story, and we all enjoyed it. We all enjoyed having filming it and having a good time, and really good actor friends that are in it, and the actresses that are in it, and my co-star Glenda, and we all had fun. And this fella, Derek Brush, and his wife, they're so talented, and she's actually, his wife is a singer, and she's going to be singing one of my songs for, we're going to do a music video, because I have a few out, but I wanted to do another one. And she has a wonderful voice, so she's going to work with me on that. But her husband, Derek, he's so talented, and he filmed the Talk Over Tea film, and we have 2 of them, actually. There's 2. There's a 1 and 2 and a sequel, and he filmed Through the Bookshelf, and we're going to be working with him again. We have I've filmed with a lot of filmmakers that are wonderful in Chicago, and then this other lady, Sarah Faulkner, she is also a filmmaker and director, and she put me and my buddy John McDonnell in a short film called Washed Up, and we're both starring in it together, and it's been wonderful, and we had a great time, and that's also in the film screening, and that's her film, and so that's how Through the Bookshelf came about. And then I just put a bunch of films together, and of course my dating dilemmas
Yes.
films. I picked a couple of those for the next screening, and then we have another drama that Derek wrote called The Guardian, and that'll be in it. And Sarah's film is called What Is It? It's kind of a really cool black and white film. The acting is so wonderful in all the films. We all had a great time. So they're all going to be in the next screening, and we have a great time.
Awesome. And then Through the Bookshelf, of course, was released last
Yes.
month, I believe, which is perfect timing for Pride Month, right?
Right. That's. I thought that would be a great time to release that and have the film screenings, and everybody loved it. Everybody enjoys all the films, and we all had such a good time. Yeah, we had We had filmed all of them, and then had them edited, and we have great editors, and then I'm going to work on more. We're going to be filming a couple more towards probably in the fall, like September, August, September, the end of August or so. I have two more that we're going to do, two more scripts. So we're going to film those and just keep busy. It's a
Yes,
lot of fun. I enjoy it.
I can tell that you've been busy, and there's nothing better than doing what we love, right? And you love writing, you love
Yes.
producing, you love directing, so it's working
Thank
out.
you. I do. I really enjoy all of it, and it's just so much fun when you have your regular job that I do during the day, and then on the weekends and in the evening, I schedule the film screenings, and then we film. Sometimes it's usually on a Saturday or Sunday that we film, and then the films get edited, and then they add the music and everything to the credits and everything to it, and then we have the the screenings. The film screenings are really enjoyable. Everybody has a great time.
Love it. Well, thank you, Debbie. I want to thank you for joining us today to share
Thank you.
your films, your projects with us. And we look forward to talking to you again. Hopefully, it won't be 2 more years or 3 more years, but
I hope
we should
so.
chat soon, catch up again soon, maybe in the fall when your new projects are
Okay.
out, and you can keep us updated on your new ventures.
Oh, that sounds so great. Thank you so much. And thank you for the interview. It's always wonderful to talk to you, Roberto. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. We'll talk soon.
Sounds good. Take care. Bye bye now.